Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Daisy. I hope you're all doing well. Today's recipe is green apple pickle. There's two ways of doing green apple pickle and I'm going to show you both ways. To be honest, I've been missing mango pickle. That's only because green mangoes are rare to get in this part of the country. If you really want them, you have to travel quite far, and on top of that you never get fresh mangoes. So green apple are suitable substitute for mango pickle. Without any delay, let me show you what we need for this pickle. Okay, so for the first pickle we'll use 2 green apple with 1 big carrot or 2 medium carrots. We'll need 2 green chilies, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, which we'll have to peel and crush later. We'll need mustard seeds, methi seeds, which is also known as fenugreek seed, turmeric powder, chili powder, salt, oil. We'll use only about 50 ml. And this is tamarind, and it's sold as dried fruit. So I've broken it into pieces and soaked it in water. So we'll use around 25 grams of this tamarind. First, we'll cut the 2 green apple. We won't peel it, we'll just cut it and core it from inside, and then chop it into small pieces. And then do the same with the carrots. When you're cutting it, the smaller the better. And then we will prepare the spices. Let's start by chopping the apple and carrots. These tulips are so beautiful. They are from the garden. These are the last few days we have them. They've been around for 2 to 3 weeks. The bloom will soon come to an end and we'll only get to see them next year, so I thought I'll put them in the video today. In the first recipe we won't have to peel these apples. We just cut it and core it in the middle. So all we have to do is cut it from inside like that, from outside like that. Slice it in the middle, then you get smaller pieces. Traditionally, when doing the pickle, you used to keep it. I think it's the same with mango pickle. You used to make the pickle and let it rest for a few days before you eat it, because what you wanted to do is get the spices and the salt well combined with the fruit. But this is quite instant because it's apple, and because you're making it in such small pieces, it doesn't need to rest before we have it. So it's something quite instant. That's why it's important that you make the pieces really small. This green apple is a bit sweet, so I'm glad we are using tamarind in this, because then it brings that sourness that's needed in the pickle. Okay, I'm going to put only 1 carrot with these 2 apples because I want it to be more an apple pickle rather than a carrot pickle. I'll have the carrots a bit less than the apple. That's it. So we just cut it in small pieces about the same size as the apple. See, this is nice. It's giving it a bit of color. So now we'll move on to the spices. So we're going to crush 1.5 tablespoons of mustard seed, a few methi seed, fenugreek seed in there. So I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic in there. So I'm just going to add some water to it and grind it. There we go, it's all crushed. We're just going to make the pickle now, which is just mixing the spices and the apple together. So what I'm going to start with is the turmeric. I'm going to add sort of 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, all the spices we prepared. Food has to look nice for you to want to eat it. And these spices just make it look so nice. This is in. We'll just add the salt now. I'm going to go with half a tablespoon to start with. And let's add some oil. Don't forget the tamarind, which we soaked earlier. The tamarind has seeds in them. You could remove the seeds if you want to, but I'm just gonna put the seeds there because we're used to this. And let's just mix everything together. That's gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm just going to add a few chili slices there because I like it a bit more hot. Okay friends, in the second pickle we're going to do with the green apple, we're going to use more or less the same spices. Will be mustard seed, turmeric, red chili powder, salt, fenugreek seed, which is meaty seed, but we will also need some white vinegar, a couple of tablespoons, and we will need the oil. So we're going to use 3 apples from here. So the next thing now is to grate it. I'm going to use this grater because it's a bit bigger on this side. Put 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Because this apple is quite sweet, I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of salt, because what we want to do is let the salt mix with the apple and let it release the water. You can leave that to stand for 5 minutes, and in the meanwhile we'll prepare the spices. Okay, for the spices we'll use these 2 garlic, and then we'll use 1 tablespoon of mustard seed, and we'll use the remaining fenugreek seed, just 1/4 of a teaspoon there, and we'll just crush this like we did in the other pickle. Okay, spices are done. We're just going to strain the apple, the grated apple, just to get rid of all the excess water in this. Right, it's dry, isn't it? Look at that. Right, let's start with the turmeric. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Slices of green chili. Tiny little bit of salt, because you have to remember we used salt in it previously. We put some salt, and I would use 1 tablespoon of this paste we just made. Now we have to add the oil and just mix it. The pickle is now ready. So just dish it out. Second apple pickle is ready. It's quite an easy recipe and it's quite quick to make as well. Okay guys, I really hope you like the recipes, both of them. I do hope you'll try these recipes and please let me know how you find it, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet to see more videos. So I'll have to say goodbye here, and please take care of yourself till I see you next time. Bye bye.